My name is Larry Simmons. I do custom leather sheaths for knives and holsters. I'm a practiced woodsman that I learned from my father and grandfather. Alright, we're going to talk a little bit about bushcraft, aka and survival. A lot of people get them mixed up. Survival is doing what you need to do to get out of a scenario that is bad, to get to civilization or a safe haven, correct? Okay, I've said this a couple times. Remember, one is none, two is one. Our most important tool is our brain. Our second most important tool is what it is. What is it?
A knife.
A knife. A knife is a tool that can make tools. Bushcraft is the utilization of nature and what's around me to make and do the things I need to do to enjoy nature. It's nature skills. It's living primitively. Remember this: when you're out in the woods, it's the law of threes. I can go 3 minutes without oxygen. I can go how long without food? 3 weeks. I can only go 3 hours in extreme exposure. Remember, it's the law of threes. How long can we go without water?
3 days.
3 days. I stressed this earlier. How important is hydration? People die from it, dehydration, every day. It's one of the biggest killers in the woods. We have to think brains number one, knives number two, container number three. So I have a container. Josh, what's your container?
This is my MSRC Gold. This is my main pot that I carry if I'm just doing smaller trips. I want to keep a bunch of other odds and ends in there, but that's my main container that I carry.
I have spices, and I have jute twine. Jute twine's great for what? Tinder. Okay. Also good for tying sticks together and doing all sorts of stuff. Why do I carry salt? Need it for your body. Something else I just learned. I just learned this a few weeks ago, so it went in. Cream of tartar. Holds more potassium than any supplement you can get. Now, you'll hear from Dave Canterbury, all these bigger guys that do this. They do this thing called the 5 C's, the 10 C's. They're cordage, container, combustion, cutting tool, and cover. That's 5 C's, okay? I have cover. I have cutting. This knife is a Mora. It never sees anything because it stays where? It stays in my 5C bag. Container, you see this? It holds water quite nice. I also carry a self-filtration system. They make nicer ones today. In fact, here at the Army Navy, they got them little bitty ones that'll fit in your pocket. I suggest if you want one of these, are great. You can lay down at a mud puddle and drink. Cordage. Cordage. Okay, and also I have something to maintain my knife. Cordage. More cordage. I never hardly use paracord, but I keep it because it's very valuable to have. Fire sources. I have the flint and steel. I have the ferro rod. This carries everything I need. I'm minus my bedroll. My bedroll is usually in summer 2 woolbies or a woolby. Okay? You want a ground sheet. And I tell you what, them space age blankets make great ground sheets. Winter time, a nice tarp with a heavy wool blanket. A good sleeping bag. In my world, there are no experts. My daddy and granddaddy used to say, jack of all trades, master of none. You become better and better, and when you stop learning, it's time to hang up your hat.